Konnichiwa, good morning, bonsoir, and how do you do? And let's not forget...
Hello there.
Welcome back. Don't know why I haven't been doing reactions. I've just not been feeling it lately, and I apologise for that. But we've been getting some good gameplay out there, so if you like gameplay, get on me. If you're wondering who the fuck I am, that's who I am, Steve. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a bit of Tom Segura stand-up comedy. This is the completely normal on Netflix. Not the full thing. This is just a little section of it called Steven Seagal is Out of His Mind. Now, Steven Seagal, when I was growing up, when I say growing up in me, about 12, 13, Hard to Kill, Nico, Out for Justice. I think that was the first one I saw. Let's not forget Ulrika Leniak in Under Siege with those fantastic Wazzo tits. I would put a clip on there, but I don't want to get taken off YouTube. So use your imagination. He is, over the years, he's gone completely fucking tits. He's gone off his head. So we're going to see what Tom Segura's got to say about it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're into this kind of thing. If you're not, thanks for popping along. I was looking at me analytics yesterday, and 90% of yous are not subscribed. Why? This shit's fucking boss. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, tell your friends about me. Even if you're going to slate me, say, hey, there's this fat fuck on YouTube who does reactions and gameplay. He's a bit shit, but he's good. Just hit me up. Anywho's, let's get straight across and let's check out some Tom Segura. Here we go. Let's pop these on. How loud is it first? Lower it down a touch. Just a tiny amount. So, without any further ado, let us get to Tom Segura.
Right? They're like, oh, you watch too much TV, it'll rot your mind, or you can't learn anything from television.
It's bullshit.
That's not true.
It's bullshit.
You can learn a lot from television. For instance, without television, I would have no idea that Steven Seagal is out of his fucking mind. Alive. I also didn't know that. He has a show. It's not a
really?
show. It follows around the real Steven Seagal, and every episode begins with him looking in the camera and saying, I don't know if you knew this or not, but for the last 20 years, I've been a cop. And you're like, what did you just say?
Fuck off. Really? I'm going to have to find an episode of this.
I thought you've been making shitty movies for the last 20 years. You watch the show, he has the most unlikable quality in a human being, which is that he is an expert in everything. Literally. I
know someone like that. Expert on everything and an authority on fuck all.
If a dog walks by, he's like, that's a Shih Tzu boxer hound mix right there. And they're like, how do you know that? He's like, I've been working with dogs for like 35 years. Then a helicopter flies by, and he's like, that's a HUB 106. And they're like, how do you know that? And he's like, I've been flying helicopters for like 47 years. Then he does the thing, though, that everybody does who knows something about everything. Everybody has a friend, no matter what you're doing. They know the history of it all. They know every topic, every fucking fact. If you're eating dinner, they're like, forks are from the Roman times, and they would sculpt them out of bark. And you're like, will you shut the fuck up and let me finish this, please? Seagal will do that, too, but he's making it up. He'll be like,
I gotta admit, I'm kind of like that myself.
They also call that helicopter a skippy. And they're like, why? He goes, listen to it. Skip. That's bullshit. You made that shit up. It just blows my mind. It really does. That everybody in this room, everybody has this real world possibility in their lives. All of us. We could go tonight, if we wanted to, tonight. You could go to Louisiana. You could start a fight in a bar. And there is a real world possibility that Steven Seagal will arrest you?
Anyone want to go to Louisiana?
Isn't that insane to you? I've lost sleep over this shit. I mean, that's crazy. That's literally like if you leave here and you roll through a stop sign and then Sylvester Stallone is like, hey, roll it down. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. You work here? He's like, it's my passion, yeah. Will you say Adrian or something? Nah. It's nuts. You have to watch this show. He panders to every group according to race, knowing full well there's a camera crew following him around. He doesn't give a shit.
Get better, mate.
He's like, how's it going? All right. And then the black people, he's like, what's up, cuz? And they're like, hey, what's up? I'm you down, so holla if you need something. Okay. And then to all Latino, Spanish-speaking people, he insists on speaking horrifically broken Spanish, even if they start the conversation in English. If they're like, hey, yeah, I called 911, thank you for coming. The thing is, he's like, hola. Mucho queso. He's like, I think my English is way better than your Spanish, man. No, gracias. And then to all Asian people, he bows, regardless of where he meets them. If you're Asian and you cross Steven Seagal's path, he's like, yeah. And you sit there like, I was born here, you dick. Like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, sorry, I've been doing martial arts for like 85 years.
There's all that shit on
He
it.
trains other cops in hand-to-hand combat. I think that's infuriating for those cops. It's not like we're hanging out. We're like, hey, man, do you want to do like a couple shots and then go down the street? Steven Seagal is teaching people how to throw punches. And we're like, okay, yeah, let's fucking go. No, it's you're a cop and you show up at work and they're like, we're going to go over hand-to-hand combat today so you can protect yourself if you're in a really dangerous situation. You're like, oh, cool. Who'd you bring in to teach us? Like some Navy SEALs or Green Berets? And they go, no, we brought in Steven Seagal. And you're like, are we shooting a fucking movie this week or something? Okay, I'll pass, because that's ridiculous. I don't want to be a part of that. That's literally like if you're like at NASA, and they're like, all right, future astronauts, we're going to go over space exploration, and to get us started, why don't you welcome Captain Kirk? Come on out, man. And you're like, is he qualified to do this? And they're like, oh, you've seen him do all that shit. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, man. He's been up there. They show him teaching people how to fight. It's horrible. He's bloated now. He doesn't have the same range of motion. He's like, everybody line up.
He has gone huge,
Somebody throws a punch, you can block it like that. And then you can kick him in the throat like that. Are you kicking a child in the throat right now? Some people's throats are down there. I like Havarti cheese the most. What's your favorite?
I'm going to have to check out some more of Tom Segura. He was quite good. I think he's mates with Joe Rogan, so there's a good chance that he'll be on the Joe Rogan podcast, so I'll have to go and do a couple of back episodes of that. I don't know why, I just started to look at my phone when I was saying about Tom Segura and Joe Rogan. Let me know what you think. Any other comedians that you'd like me to look at, I'm more than down with doing some. The reason why I'm doing a comedy reaction is because in my bored and sober state last night, I was making some notes on channel analytics, and out of the last 10 shows that I've done, or over the last 28 days, 1, 2, 3, the top 3 are music ones, and then we got Shane Gillis and Ivan Brackenbury. They're all in down below, so go and check them out. Show some love for some of my other stuff as well, because I work bloody hard for you. And hit that subscribe button, because I was watching this thing about ADHD on TikTok last night, and I've got a feeling that I'm like massively ADHD. I get hyper-focused, I'm unmotivated, I procrastinate. Jesus, look, it's took me a fucking week to put a reaction out. It's dead easy to hit start on the Xbox, hit start on OBS and go live on YouTube. But when it comes to making reactions, I procrastinate, and I think it's ADHD. And I've always set big goals, so I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get to 1,000, I want to get to 1,000. Bitch, I've still got to get to 500, I've still got to get to 450. So that's the goal. We're on the road to 450. What are we on now? I think we're on 417. 417, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, 417. Hopefully I can get this on for you and show you. No! $417 subscribers. You can't see it. Fuck it. Let's get to 450. When we get to 450, we can then go for 500. When we get to 500, we can go to 550. Let's get to the 1,000. Hopefully by Christmas. That can be my Christmas present to you. It's 6 months away. It's the 1st of June. Let's get to 600. Let's get to 1,000 by Christmas. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. And hit me up next time I'm on. And with that, peace. Thanks, guys. See you later.